Hey, and welcome to this November educational announcement for the Unreal multiplayer course. Since you last heard from us, there's loads of new stuff. We're 18 and a half or so hours of content now, and adding content rapidly. The whole course will be done by Christmas, so this is a great time to take the course. If you haven't started, don't wait. And it's also a great time to leave us a review. We'd really love that in this lead up to Black Friday.
Absolutely.
So, quick review of the course. Section 1, Sam, what happened in that?
So in Section 1, we got you connected up via LAN. So that was using all the built-in Unreal gubbins and showing you just how much Unreal can actually do for you.
Absolutely. And we used a VPN to then allow you to connect to other people over the network without all the difficult problems of how you actually get through their firewalls and all that stuff. So then our thought was that if you are going to connect to somebody over the internet, it's a bit of a blind process. You're going to need some user interface, some UI, to help you know who's in the lobby, who's available, what servers are available. So Section 2 focused purely on UI, and we did a whole new approach towards UI. What was different about the way we did UI in this course versus the Unreal course?
Yeah, so this time round, we focused a lot more on being able to do that in C++, just for variety, show you that it's possible. You obviously can do a lot in Blueprint, and we do still use Blueprint, but we drove a lot more of it from the C++ than before.
Absolutely. So then for Section 3, we need to be thinking about how you can connect to somebody else on the internet when you've got firewalls to think about and ports and all that. We don't want to be messing around with that stuff. Luckily, Steam have solved the problem for us. So we use the Steam client to connect to somebody else arbitrarily on the web, so there's no longer any need for a VPN. So what else technically happens in that section, Sam?
Yeah, well, technically, otherwise, apart from learning how to connect via Steam, we've got all the UI around that as well. So we're creating server lists, we're showing those server lists, we are then connecting into lobbies and having a lobbying mechanic that then moves people onto the game when there are enough players to play the game, essentially.
Wonderful. Really strong foundations for multiplayer.
Absolutely.
So then in Section 4, we unpick what you did in the first section. In the first section, you used the third-person character. That does a lot of clever stuff with regards to replication in terms of working out whether what you see and what the other players see are the same thing, which is not as easy as it sounds. There's a lot of hidden value there. So in Section 4, we unpick that. What specifically did we go into? So
what we're going to do is, rather than trying to replicate another first-person character movement component, what we're going to do is take a different type of movement, which is going to be a go-kart. So we're going to take our go-kart and build it from the ground up. And we are going to be looking at how we can make that movement smooth, how we can replicate it, how we can make sure that we can cope with lag and still give players a good playing experience. And that's really tricky. It's going to be like the serious meat of the course. So I'm having a lot of fun building this section.
Yeah, Sam says you're going to, but he's actually done a lot of that already, right? It's there right now, mid-November, that content is available. So the bottom line is, please take the content. We'd like to see more of you at the end, and we'd love to see more of you leaving us a review. And thank you very much for being our students.